When it comes to GTA 6, at the rate we're going, the whole game is gonna be leaked before the game even releases. Seems like every week or two there's a new leak, and apparently we have another one, this time an accidental leak from a Rockstar employee. I don't know what's going on at Rockstar. Obviously it's unfortunate for them, all these leaks are happening, but it doesn't stop us from looking at them and hopefully getting even more excited after seeing them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. It's not a big leak. This right here is an upscaled picture of the leak. And before we even read any of the stuff in here, because it's kind of interesting, again, it's not anything major, but it is kind of interesting. Allegedly, this is the Rockstar employee who leaked it. He's a games tools programmer at Rockstar North in the UK. Apparently, this Twitter account with his same name tweeted a little video here of something weird, and if we pause it right here, it's very hard to see. This top image is the image we're gonna look at, and this clip just goes on. Apparently it was about something irrelevant to GTA 6, but yeah, apparently that is where the leak came from. Sort of an accidental posting. Again, nothing crazy. But let's go ahead and read through this supposed leak. So these would be, I would assume, like internal notes for this developer. Additionally, we are focusing on finalizing the weather dynamics. There might be extra words here. Again, it's cut off. We're just going to sort of use our imagination, particularly thunderstorms though. Please work through 31 to 41 sets of your R9. In R9, again, we're assuming to be Rage 9, the engine they're using for GTA 6. Make sure NPC behavior and activities change depending on temperature. That's an interesting little tidbit there. And then we get to the bottom portion. We need to go over J and L, Jason and Lucia, 1 to 40 hours, and verify that bugs and glitches are none. Make sure Rage 9 is responsive. We'll start actually with that bottom portion because I've seen a lot of people claim this means the story is only 40 hours long. And by the way, if this is a very legitimate leak, if it is a true leak, that does not mean this is a 40-hour story. This is not what that is implying. This would just mean, I guess, the employee has to test 1 to 40 hours of the story to make sure there's no bugs or glitches. Or maybe he's just testing up to the 40-hour mark in the story, which could maybe even mean it's even longer. So I've seen some people run that, yeah, the story is 40 hours long. No, that's not what this is saying. I get how people could assume that because I believe RDR2 story was about 45 hours. Like if you just did every single story mission back to back to back to back and finished it, it was about 40 something hours. I think GTA 5 was somewhere in that. So I mean, Rockstar Games stories are usually about 40 to 50 hours long. And again, that's just assuming you're playing straight through the story and not doing any other stuff in the open world. But yeah, that's the first part. And the other part was about the weather. Look, again, it's nothing major, but it is kind of neat to see, assuming this is all real. You know, we're going to see some big thunderstorms. That's cool. That was sort of expected, though, in Florida. Of course, Florida has had major thunderstorms and some really neat stuff weather-wise. So that's cool to see. The one interesting part, though, make sure NPC behavior and activities change depending on temperature. So that's a cool one. It does sound like NPCs are gonna go and actually react to the weather. I think in GTA 5 that didn't happen. Like you would still see the NPCs out on the beach when they had snow or when it was raining. It was kind of weird, but looks like they're bringing back, I believe in GTA 4, they actually had where NPCs busted out umbrellas and stuff. So they're bringing features like that back, which is cool to see. And also changing depending on weather. So maybe if it's hot, I don't know how that would affect your character, but assuming the NPCs we would react, they'd be wearing maybe less clothes versus if it was cold, I guess. So that's really neat. It sounds like, again, they're going for like a super crazy detailed world and the NPCs will be reacting to it. Now, I will just point out, in case anyone forgot, we are well approaching April 1st, of course, April Fools. So be on your guard when it comes to these GTA 6 leaks because there's going to be, I think, a lot of just nonsense on April 1st. And even when it comes to the leak we just looked at, I mean, look, I guess at the end of the day, we don't know if this is 100% real or not. it is such a minor thing that I don't think someone would fake something like this. Usually those fake leaks are very specific and a lot more detailed than what we got here. I mean, really, this, even if it is a leak, it's not anything crazy. We already know it's Jason and Lucia from the leak 2 years ago. Thunderstorms are going to be in the game. Wow, really cool. And then NPCs reacting to the world. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But I guess in the comment section, let us know your thoughts. Do you believe it? Do you think it's true? I guess the question I'll leave with is, how long do you want the story to actually be? Since the story was kind of mentioned here. But that's to do it for today's GTA 6 video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if there's more leaks, news, and rumors, I will keep you guys up to date. So hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. But thank you guys. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.